Well, this will be a little confusing for some of you. There's the old soundboard, and there is another old soundboard. GS means General Steam. That's a medium-sized board. This is Rail Sounds 4. It came out after this Rail Sounds board. There is a newer Rail Sounds that is, I forget what it's called, but at any rate, this is a one model older board. So it's a two-piece board. The new board, I think, is one piece, but in any case, it functions. This is the old Mini Commander 2, which runs at 2 amps, peaks out at 4. This is a Cruise Commander Lite, which also runs at 2 and peaks out at 4, but it includes cruise control. But it's also updated with enough circuitry and controls that it will do everything we need to do with our Puff and Chuff board, which is also new. I've built one of these engines. This is my second one, and this one's coming along nicely. We have the cam. I don't have the heater for the smoke, but I do have the fan, and I've tested the smoke, and it is functioning. I can show you some of that. But what I thought I'd do is just fire it up and show you what this situation will provide us. This is about $80. This is about $80, and this is about $30, maybe 40, I forget. And then the cam and switch and everything are all custom things that I do. So I'm going to wake up the engine. And it just sort of steams and makes noise and puffs and chuffs. And there's a little chatter, but it's kind of garbled. This older board, the sound voices aren't as good. The newer boards are much clearer. It's like a Peanuts adult. Okay, that's what you get. But I can do the bell. It's a very crisp, clear bell. And a very nice whistle. So for a Hudson, this is a perfect soundboard. And it takes the big speaker, which fits in the housing, so we're going to be in good shape with that. So now I'm going to take it off at a slow romp just to show you how all this functions. I'm just going to start turning the wheel. We're going to start running into the peak capability of my combination of the switch and the board circuitry. You start to get some motor hum, and you start to get some flutter. And then if something should happen up in front of you, there is a brake button. To change direction. And then you can start up again. If you're cruising out of the yard, you're going to want to take it slow. And believe me, I can't show you because I don't have hot wire to the smoke, but if I did, you'd be seeing a big old puff of white smoke every chuff. Totally synchronized. if it has momentum or if it thinks you're slowing down, the chuffs are held to a lighter note. But once it feels a lug or a load, the forces in the controller will create a louder chuff. Hard to explain, but it's pretty scientific. At any rate, now I got to work on wiring and see if I need extra wires or not to bring in the heater and the headlight. I may try to do them separately because I would like to have the heater with an on-off capability, whereas with the Lite you can't. So at any rate, I'm very happy I had this board. It's one of the last Rail Sounds 4 boards I know of. I bought it for another project. I'm gonna kind of work a deal here. Everything I've put in here is like twice the cost of what I thought, but sometimes that happens when you're iron and Dan, you know. So at any rate, really cool. When I get the smoke, I'll try to take another video, see what we have. Later.